Hey there guys, it's Renee of Chicly Reclaimed Decor and welcome back to another YouTube tutorial. I'm back at it again, upcycling a piece of mirror into a unique piece of home decor, but this time with a fun Halloween spin on it. I'm gonna take you through the process of how I antiqued the mirror, but I'll also share with you how I reverse decoupage this image onto the back to create this unique and fun, spooktacular piece of Halloween decor. But before we begin, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I upload new tutorials. Let's jump right in. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna need to remove this paint that's on the back so we can get to the mirror backing to distress that. So I am putting on a pretty thick layer of this CitriStrip paint stripper, and I'm just using a disposable brush to brush it on here on the back. This piece of glass has some water damage, and I actually had to remove it from a jewelry box that I was refinishing. So this is a great way to reuse and upcycle a piece of mirror that you may have on hand that may be scratched or otherwise be damaged. This product will need to sit anywhere from half an hour up to 24 hours, just depending on the paint that you're trying to strip off. So to prevent this product from drying out, I'm going to simply cover it with plastic wrap. After about an hour, I could tell that my paint was ready to be removed. Remember, you need to use a plastic utensil to scrape off this paint. That way you don't add any additional scratches to your mirror glass. After removing the plastic, I'm going to take my scraper and starting at one end, I'm going to scrape this paint off from one end moving to the other, and I'm going to wipe off this plastic utensil in between, and then I'm just going to simply clean this all up with soap and water. To add this fun bee-themed design, I'm going to be doing a reverse decoupage technique on this mirror. But before I move on to the actual antiquing part of the mirror, I need to figure out the placement of this rice paper on the back. I need to do that because I need to figure out where I need to distress the mirror backing, so that way this image will show through. Once my designs are in place, I'm simply just going to trace around them. This does not need to be perfect. Here, I'm just providing myself some visual reference for later on when I come back through to use the bleach solution to distress this mirror. Next up, we're ready to move on to antiquing the mirror. For this part of the project, I'm going to be using straight, undiluted bleach. I like to put my bleach in another container, and I like to have paper towels and water on hand for easy cleanup. I'm going to dip my hand into this bleach, of course using a gloved hand, and then I'm going to simply flick it onto the mirror where I want there to be that distressed look. Because this bleach is undiluted, as you can see, it starts to work very quickly. And I am putting a large amount of this bleach solution in the areas that we traced around our image. Again, creating a heavily distressed area for our decoupage rice paper to show through. Once you're done there, you need to simply tap off the bleach with paper towel and clean up with water. Just continue with this process until you get the amount of distressing that you want on your mirror. Remember to do this a little bit at a time because you can always take more off. You cannot put the mirror backing back on once it has been removed. Next up, we are ready to start adding our decoupaged image. I'm going to be using Couture's Extreme Guard Topcoat to apply this decoupage paper, and we are going to be doing what's called a reverse decoupage technique. So I'm going to be adding this decoupage image face down on the side of the mirror that we just got done distressing. Here I'm going to work a section at a time. I'm going to lay down my top coat onto the mirror glass, then lay down my decoupage paper over top, and lastly add more decoupage medium over the entire design to seal it completely. And then I'm just going to continue with that same process to reverse decoupage these rice paper images onto the back of this mirror. Once my decoupage images have had time to dry, I'm going to simply paint over top of them with Paint Couture's Buttercream Chalk Style paint. This is a nice white paint, and I'm doing this because this decoupage paper is sheer, and I'm going to be painting over this with a dark paint to create an aged kind of patina look. And I don't want to distort or lose the vibrance of this decoupage paper. So I'm painting over it in white so we can avoid that. For the last step in this project, we are going to be adding the paint backing back on here. And I'm going to be going for an aged rusted patina type look, but you can use a variety of different colors here on the back. You could use black, you could use brown, you could use straight gold. It's really up to you and the look that you're going for. Just have fun with it. Remember, you are painting over glass, so it may take a couple coats to get the coverage that you want. And remember to seal your paint on the back once you are all done. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial where I shared with you how to create this fun Halloween-themed antiqued mirror. Again, my name is Renee. I am the owner and artist behind Chicly Reclaimed Decor. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope I've inspired you to pick up a paintbrush and do a little creating of your very own.